What's up, guys? This is week 6 of my Pro Tools course. I hope you have enjoyed it so far. Today we're going to look at a few things that are extremely important. And it's crazy how extremely important they are. I don't actually even use some of this all the time. So the first couple things we'll look at is going to be the just basic editing of tracks. Kind of like the clips in the tracks, like trimming and fading and stuff like that. And then we will look at comping and like playlisting vocals. And when I say comping, I mean after you playlist vocals, chopping certain sections and using pieces from other parts of playlisted vocals. Let me just show you. So I have a session here, right? And there's not much on it. There's a vocal on here, and we've got some playlisted takes. And I'm kind of going to show you some basic editing first. So this is just a straight through recorded vocal. And what we will do is just clean it up. So there's a lot of, I'm going to hit Shift Option and use my scroll on my mouse to enlarge the clips. And this isn't changing the volume of anything, but this is just like the view of it. And so I'm going to turn it up or make it bigger. That way I can kind of see what is in the vocal. You can see like breaths here. You could see like this is probably just excess noise that doesn't need to be in there. So we're going to go through and clean that up. And first, I guess we could just listen to it and kind of hear what we are dealing with. So let's listen to it first. Wait, let me fix I gotta fix let me go to my IO real quick and fix the output, and let me set, let's put that there. Here. The output to here. And I believe that should work. Let me try it again.
Take that hate off you. I know I'm making you do it a lot of times. Take that hate off you. Take that head off you, babe, that fit don't fit you. You look better with love on, I can't resist you. I can't lie, I wanna fuck, you look official. Tryna put you up on game, I'm beneficial. Last nigga that broke your heart, I'm tryna mend you. Don't worry about no other nigga long as I'm with you. Why the hell you so damn angry, what did he do? You ain't gotta shield your heart, babe, let me heal you.
Alright, so we can hear the breaths in it and some excess noise in here. So what we will do is kind of go in here and just clean it up. So up here at the top, you can see all your little tools and stuff up here. I always have all 3 of these selected at the same time. So in order to do that, if you click on one of them, you'll see that it just switches from one to the other. But I always have all 3. This enables you to, as you can see my mouse, if I go above the middle of the track, the tool changes. If I go below, it changes to the hand tool. This is the selector tool, I believe. And then you can also fade. And you can do this. So what we're going to do is bring this over here. We'll just click the end and drag and hold and drag. We'll go there. And to select this right here, we're just going to make sure you're above, not below, because if you do this, it's going to grab the whole track. So as the tool changes up here, you do this, select there, and then there's several different ways to delete. You can right click and then clear like this. Command Z if you want it back. But Yeah, you can hit delete on the keyboard. That's what I do. I just hit delete on the keyboard. So we will kind of go through and do that real quick. Same thing. Delete. Go here and delete. Here and delete. You'll see me doing this in my live sessions where I'm mixing live, and I do it pretty quick. You'll get used to it. It just takes some time. But we'll get all this stuff in between all of these vocals, man. And this is like something you'll use every single day. So next we'll look at fading. So fading is going to be in the top corners or the bottom corners. And I'll kind of run through with the different fades and whatnot. So if we wanted to fade over in the front, you know, here at the top left corner, you'll see the icon change to the little fade tool. And basically you can hold and drag, and you'll see that start to fade. You can go all the way over, which I wouldn't, but I'm just trying to, you can also go backwards if you want some, you know, wanted to do it like that. And you can also move the fades by just adjusting it like that. And if you go to the middle of the fade, you can adjust it like that. And you can just do this. And in the middle of the fade, go like that. And there's also a way to, let's bring these clips together. This is called a crossfade. But at the bottom, you can crossfade. You wouldn't necessarily need to do that on this, but if you had like vocals that were close together, maybe like this, like if you had vocals that were maybe sitting on top of each other, but you didn't want to create a new track and drop it on a new track, you could literally bring it kind of like that and crossfade. That way they kind of blend into each other. I wouldn't do it if like this was like way over here, you know what I mean? You can't crossfade that. It's definitely going to sound like they're on top of each other, I guess. You would definitely need to make a new track and drop it down. So let me make sure that's back in the right spot. All right, so there's a way to edit your fades. Let me do this. If you click on, like if you make a fade and then you click on it and then you hit Command F for fade, you can actually go in here and kind of edit the fade type so that the reason for doing this is so that if you want to just click on a clip, you can hit F and you see how it just created fades for me. Well, you can Command F and you can tell it what kind of fade. So like this, you see how these are different? I kind of want to get them the same. See if I can get them the same. Yeah. So that's the same. And crossfade, you can actually say how many milliseconds you want it to be. So that's what 50 milliseconds looks like. If I were to give an example and do like 146 each, and we click OK, you see how it changed? The reason for this is so that you can kind of quick fade. Like if you wanted to go through all your tracks and do this, and you're like, man, let me quick fade. You can click F. And so you kind of would need to adjust stuff, but you can kind of move the stuff, you know, adjust the fades however you wanted to help your workflow get faster, basically. But yeah, so you just click on, if a track has a fade on it, you can click the track, Command F, and then go in here and adjust the fades how you want, even the crossfade length. So if you wanted to, I don't know, crossfade, I think this would, yeah, see how I just highlighted them and then did a crossfade. So that's pretty much all you need to know on fading. Fading's pretty easy. So let me actually go through and fade these correctly. I'm going to take out all these. I'm not going to do the auto fade. I'm not going to click F. I like to, if I have time, I like to fade myself. Just like that. Let me show you another, and it's crazy how many engineers don't actually know this. Kind of blew my mind a little bit. But strip silence. This is a shortcut for getting rid of like the excess stuff, like what we were just doing. If you click on a track and Command U, pulls up strip silence. And the way this works, this is going to basically get rid of all your excess sounds or excess noise. This is the threshold. And you can see as I pull it up, it starts to take away stuff. So you have to kind of know what you're trying to get. See how this is starting to, that's actually too much and starting to take out that. We're wanting to keep this and keep this. You know, so we'll maybe go to like here. This is about right. And then, let's see, you can adjust the duration. You kind of have to just play around with some of these. See how I can, let's see, that looks good. And this looks good right there. So it has it selected, and you can just hit strip. And that's a fast way to do it. I tend to use this on like ad-libs. If they go through and do ad-libs, that way you can quick do it, and then all you got to do is like highlight. And let's adjust these because I know this is too much. Let's go back down to 59 milliseconds. And boom. You could just highlight them, click F, and they're already faded, ready to go. So that's about all on fading. Not that that's really a part of fading, but that definitely helps. We're going to look at playlisting vocals. I feel like I did this in one of the earlier videos, but I will show this again. We have a track right here that we are recording on. And let me actually just act like I'm recording. Let me act like I'm recording on it. But let's just say you're recording a vocal, right?
I know I'm making you do it.
All right, so what I'm gonna do, my bad. So what I'm gonna do is pretend I'm recording a vocal, and then explain how to playlist a vocal.
Take that head off you, babe, that fit don't fit you. You look better with love on, I can't resist you. I can't lie, I wanna fuck, you look official. Trying to put you up on game, I'm beneficial.
So let's just say we recorded a vocal and that was it. There's a way to save every take that you do, and you can come back to them later to comp the vocals, which is taking pieces from different takes to get the best, the best verse or best hook or whatever. So once you've recorded it, let's just say they say go again or scratch that or whatever. As long as this track is selected, and this is from, we have a track that's specifically for recording. This is a workspace, aka a record track, so that we can record and then just drop stuff where we want it. But in this case, we're going to make sure the track is selected, as in make sure it's highlighted white right here. You're going to Control /. You might have to play around to figure out where the Control / is on your keyboard, but Control / and click OK. And it looks like it's deleted, but it's not. It's over here. If you click waveform and you go to playlists, you're going to see that it has been saved in a playlist, right? So that's how you playlist. And you can keep doing that. You can literally record command backslash or control backslash and then playlist it and keep doing it. And this is just going to grow to be a ton of vocals. And I'm going to show you what that looks like. It's already been done here on this track we were messing with. So if we go here and playlist, you can see that there's a bunch of takes on here. So with these takes, obviously if I press play, it's going to play what is on the track. And if you want it to play one of these other takes, let's say the artist is like, yo, can I hear that second take I did or that third take I did? You know, you can say, sure. You can go to playlists and you can hit the listen button on one of these. If I hit that and then then I press play, it's going to play this one, you know. And then if I do the same thing with here, if I press play, it's going to play that one. Or if I do it on this one, it's going to play that one. So that's super cool. And then let's say we wanted to start comping vocals. Let's say that we wanted to let's say the artist didn't like this, right? They're like, yo, I don't want that take. Give me the take from my second take, this is the second take. Or this is the first take. Well, either way, you'll have it organized. This is a different take. We'll just call it the second take he did. Because I didn't actually do this session. The session's from someone else. But we have this. You can highlight it and click B to kind of break it and make it its own clip. What's really cool about this is once you do that, you click on it, you'll see over here you've got this little up arrow. You can actually shoot it to the top. Boom. And so that's now where that is. And I believe it, and let me be super sure. Let's do that again. Yeah, so that's actually going to replace this take. If you want to keep this take, you know, you might have to put it somewhere else. Like, let's just say we put that there, and then we move this up. You know, you can do that. That way we still have this take in case he wants to go back to it. But that's how you comp vocals. You sit here and you go through, you listen to each take. If you're like, man, I like this piece from this one, you know, you can do this and move that up. And, you know, maybe he likes these three, or whoever the artist is likes those three. And they're like, man, let me get this line on the fourth take we did, you know, and you can move it up. And they'll each have their own color, kind of letting you know that they were comped. So that's kind of how to comp vocals. And then we can go through and listen to it. We'll listen to it real quick, but I'll kind of play around with it for a minute so you can hear what I'm talking about with hearing the different ones. So let's do that.
Take that hate off. Take that head off you, babe, that fit don't fit you. You look better with love on, I can't resist you. Take that hate off you, babe, that fit don't fit you. You look better with love on, I can't resist you. I can't lie, I wanna fuck, you look official. Tryna put you up on game, I'm beneficial. Last nigga done broke your heart, I'm tryna hit you. Don't worry about no other nigga long as I'm with you. Take that head off you, babe, that fit don't fit you. You look better with love on, I can't resist you. I can't lie, I wanna take that hate off you, babe, that fit don't fit you. You look better with love on, I can't resist you. I can't lie, I wanna fuck, you look official. Tryna put you up on game, I'm beneficial.
So you can see as I was hitting the listen button over here that we were listening to the different takes. And You could hear as I was switching, because this one down here is kind of like a higher tone that he did. And you could hear me switching from that to like this pink one sounding more chill. These three sound close to the same. And I was just switching them out, and I was just playing the different tracks. So that's kind of like the playlisting and comping. That's how that works. It's great for artists that like to. I don't use it a lot just because I don't have a. I tend to like make the artist do it correctly, like right then and there. But if you have an artist that likes to record a bunch of takes and they want to keep everything, that's a way. That's the way to do it. So those are the few most important things when it comes to editing, not mixing. We're about to get into the mixing in the next couple of weeks. The next couple of videos will be getting into the beginning of the mixing process. So stay tuned for that. But these were a couple of things that are super important when it comes to editing and, when you're recording vocals and keeping takes, comping and playlisting. So I hope you guys learn something from this video. Stick around for week 7 coming up soon. Appreciate it. Peace. Love you guys.